Hello everybody and welcome here to another broadcast here of MLB 18 The Show here on the Viper TV here, our franchise mode here, as we are set to play Game 2 against the Chicago White Sox here. And if you missed the last game, they beat us in the first matchup, or Game 1 rather, so we're hoping to rebound here at Game number 2. As you see, we got Chris Archer on the mound for the Rays, going up against Carlos Rodin. I can't pronounce his last name, so I'm sorry if I butchered up his last name, but here is the American League East standings, if anybody is curious to know. We got a 3-team tie for first with Yankees, Blue Jays, and Orioles, and Red Sox and I are tied down on the bottom. So we're getting ready to start this video. I'm sorry it's took me so long to get these videos out there. Like I said, I've been busy because I've been working. So either way, I hope you guys enjoy this video, and once again, if you haven't, please subscribe for more videos, and I will see you in a second when we get ready to start. As now we are set to start the game here, as this is the batting order for tonight. As you see, we put Malik Smith at leadoff for us, followed by Hanseria and Jose Batista in the number 3 hole. Like I said, I'm still learning with these new rosters, so it's going to take some getting used to. So either way, here we go as the game is set to begin.
From the south side of Chicago, welcome to the home of the White Sox, Guaranteed Rate Field. Today, it's the second of this 3-game series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Chicago White Sox. Stay tuned. White Sox baseball is next. Carlos Rodin gets the ball for the White Sox in this one.
I'm sorry, I did say it wrong.
Hey, thanks, Matt. Carlos Rodin, the pride and joy of NC State University. Overpowering fastball at times, 94 to 96 miles an hour with some cutting action. His best secondary pitch is the hard slider, and does have a changeup that's on the improve. If he brings all 3 of these, he has a chance to shut anybody down.
Malik Smith the next to hit.
As Malik Smith is set to lead off for us.
Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games. Here it comes on 1-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Garcia
good hit, but
moves over.
Either way, it finds the glove, and Malik Smith is out to start off the ball game.
The Rays starting 9. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, there's only a few guys that can swing it and flip it, like Joey Bats, Jose Batista. He enters play hitting over 400 versus left-handed pitching, and obviously he's got a lefty out there today. I'm looking for a laser show, something exciting out of him, no doubt.
Here's Echeverria now. Previously against Carlos Rodin, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there, because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. May has a play.
That's a loud pop up.
And there are 2 gone now.
That was a good hit, though.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Batista. He went deep in the contest last night. The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He's
got Batista on strikes. As we go down in order to start the game.
1, 2, 3. Now it's the White Sox turn in a scoreless ball game.
As May, Garcia, and Abreu get ready to lead off for the White Sox here.
Gets the ball for the Rays in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, listen, when you can go 7 full innings like he did, I know he got a no decision in his last start, but it was a real solid performance. If he continues to pitch like that, the wins are going to start coming.
In now, Jacob May. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
And leading off for the White Sox, center fielder.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball here, 0-1. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, they lost their last game. It was only by 1 run. They should be able, those are the tough ones, but they should be able to put this one behind them.
A ball.
Hey, I love that pitch right there, and that's where he's going to have to work. He's going to have to work down in his zone. This is a hitter's park. We all know the ball flies, and if he's going to keep the ball in the yard, he's got to execute down to the hollow of the knee.
A moment here from the south side to take a look at the Pale Host starting lineup in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
You know, I'm really impressed with Yoan Moncada. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
So here is Avisail Garcia head-to-head against Chris Archer. He hits at a .364 clip. He also has 1 home run. And he lays off there 1-0. Garcia, a Venezuelan-born ball player. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates. The time you get called up, and the time you get to arbitration, and one when you finally hit free agency, where you have a chance to truly enjoy this game and get paid for all the hard work. And this is the start of it.
That's going to be a base
Meanwhile
hit.
now, this is
Maybe
trouble
a
down that
double.
right field line. This should be extra bases.
That's a double.
Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't
Garcia
think is the
right
best
there.
pitch anyway,
That was a good
better
hit.
start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to
I
the
thought
corner.
maybe we
With this
could
one, it
cut
started
him
out
off,
of the
but
corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the
he was
plate.
just too fast to catch up to. As Jose Abreu is batting with 1 out and the runner
So
on.
here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. And
And
he
he's
puts it
done
on the
ground
ground
out.
to second. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting fourth, third baseman.
And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Matt Davidson. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Working for the punch out and the offering. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And he struck him
And
out.
finally,
so
we
he was
could get
forced to make 9
Davidson
pitches
down on
that at
strikes.
bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. A man left for the White Sox. Still no score.
As we head to the second inning with Christian Arroyo leading off for Tampa Bay here in the second for us.
Next
And
to
here
bat will
he
be the
is.
Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Christian Arroyo. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Now a ball hit hard towards center.
And that's a
gets
base
down,
hit.
and he's got himself a base hit.
Good way to start the inning for us.
Batting fifth, third baseman.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Daniel Robertson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this. The 1-2 pitch. Back up the middle. Anderson brings it in.
Gonna hit
bare
with a double
hand for
play.
1. On to first, and they get the double play.
Just a 2-hopper to short. Can't ask for anything easier than that, and they roll up your basic 6-4-3 double play.
And a nice try. As we'll see what C.J. Crone could do something here with 2 outs.
Here's C.J. Crone now. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Jason Worth would be next if they can keep this inning alive.
It's been a pretty good at bat here for C.J. Crone as he's worked the count to 3-1.
The 3-1. And that one misses.
And
it's
Crone
ball
is going to
4,
get walked
so a
right
2-out
here.
walk gives the Rays some hope here in the inning.
Batting seventh, Left fielder.
And we'll see what the
Runner at first here with 2 gone
Wolfman
in
here,
the inning.
Jason
And
Worth,
here's the
can
left
do
fielder,
here.
Jason Worth. 1-1. Liner toward right center.
And that's going to be a base
Worth
hit
is
for
gonna reach.
Jason
That's a
Worth.
base hit.
And
that
we got
runner will
2
go
on
no
now
further
and
than
2 out.
second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well. And
We'll
he's
see
been
what the
rewarded
Barge
for it, as you
fan
talked
can do
about.
here with
6-game
2 outs
hitting
and 2
streak so
on.
far.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Garcia giving chase. He gets there
And
to make
Span's
the
gonna
catch, and
fly
that
out
ends
here,
the
and
inning. Rays strand a pair.
We're going to leave
We'll go
2
to the bottom
on.
of the second. No score.
Either way, that was a pretty good inning. We got the pitcher here on his heels. He had to throw a lot
Here's
of
the
pitches.
catcher, Wellington Castillo. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball
As
game.
Castillo set the lead off for the White Sox here.
1-2. Here it comes. Lifted in the air to center.
Routine for Span.
And this is handled out there by Span for the first out.
And that's a good way to start the inning for us.
Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And let's focus on Wilson Ramos. He's an absolute brick wall behind the plate. And if you miss middle over the heart of the plate, he can turn it around with a 3-run bomb.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yohan Moncada.
As Moncada gets a shot here in the bottom of the second.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Swing and a miss on
And
the
Moncada's
fastball.
going to go down on strikes.
2.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And this is taken for a ball. They walked him. And the Sox have themselves a 2-out
Anderson
base
works
runner.
on base
Well, that
here.
was a slider and a 3-2 count, and it just didn't
Tried to
tempt
get
him
him to
enough
chase,
get a
and he
good
wouldn't
swing.
do it.
A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Next up is the sneaky pop of Nicky Delmonico.
We'll see what Delmonico can do here with 2 outs and the runner on first.
Anderson leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. This is line to left. In to cut it off is Worth. It's a base hit. Anderson rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they
Just like
take
that,
the lead.
White Sox did a run here off an RBI right there from Delmonico.
Find a way to pick your
If I
teammates
said his name
when you're
right.
given the chance, and he
Which I
doesn't
think
try
I
to do
did.
too much right here. He just
I thought
takes what's there.
Worth can
Safely
cut
on
it
second,
off there.
and his buddy
Just
is
the ball
high-fiving
came in there
teammates
too
in the
hot
dugout.
as Garcia is going back here in the second.
Into the box, Leury Garcia, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Head to head against Chris Archer. He's gone 2 for 5. From the stretch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Played on the backhand.
And he
Will
saves.
not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him
Good
anyway.
try by
Fine
Castillo,
effort
but either
nonetheless.
way,
You know, Dero, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating.
Garcia's
You're
just
talking
too
right
fast
out
to
there
try to
make quality pitches, and that was a really
get
good
right
pitch.
there.
And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that turned into
so
an infield
RBI
single.
opportunity
at the
for
end of the
Jacob
day,
May
he's
with
smiling.
2
That
outs
hitter's
and
smiling,
runner on
running
third
down
and
first base,
first
knowing
base.
he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Jacob May is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Sent on the ground.
That is not going to hurt us as Jacob May grounds out right here.
Sox get one on the RBI double. We've played 2. It's now 1-0 Chicago.
As Chicago is on the board early, as we played 2 and they're up 1-0 on us.
Back at Guaranteed Rate Field on the south side as we get a nice look at the Chicago skyline from above the shores of Lake Michigan. Here's the catcher Wilson Ramos, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Wilson Ramos.
And a changeup.
And Ramos is going to go down on strikes this time.
Well, there's the
Not a
great
good start right
equalizer.
here for
Change
us.
up El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Nice try. As Malik Smith is set the bat here with 1 out.
Standing in now, Malik Smith. He swings and grounds it
Smith
to
is
short.
going to be a first pitch out right here.
And that's the second out.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Adani Echeverria.
Riding in once again, Adani Echeverria. He flew out in his last at-bat. 2 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground to short. Anderson scoops it up.
A little bit of an early swing, but Echeverria is going to be a ground out victim as we go to bottom of the third. As Garcia is set to lead off for the White Sox here as they are still on top 1-0.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Avisail Garcia. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider.
Fastball call.
And Garcia is going to go down on strike.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Into the box now, Jose Abreu. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Grounded to short, fielded by Echeverria.
And Abreu is going to go out, and Chicago's down to 2 outs here in the middle half of the third.
Ready for another chance, Matt Davidson. First time up, he went down looking. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Span is under it. And that retires the side.
Davidson
Down
is
in order
a
go the White Sox. They lead it 1-0.
flyout victim as 3 innings are in the books as the 4th is coming up. Chicago's out in front 1-0. Jose Bautista's getting ready to lead off for
Leading
Tampa
off the
Bay
inning,
right here.
Jose Bautista, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Jose Bautista.
First pitch coming, here it is. Fly ball out to right field. Garcia on the run. Looks it
It's going to
into
be
his glove,
routine as
and there's
Bautista's
one
going to
gone.
be a first pitch out. And Christian
Digging in
Arroyo
for his second
is
at-bat, Christian
set the
Arroyo.
bat.
1
Excuse
for
me
1
right there.
after a
I
single
burped right
his
there.
first time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit out
And
towards
Arroyo,
second.
just like that's going to get a base
That
hit.
finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
As we take another look at that base hit as Daniel Robertson is set to bat here with 1 out and a runner on.
Stepping in now, Daniel Robertson, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a ground ball to third. Scooped up to second for 1.
Robertson's going to be safe, but
as he's in there ahead of the throw.
at least we say that was a double play this time around.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, C.J. Cron. He drew a walk his first time up.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. He cannot.
High and deep to straightaway right. Back
Cron's
goes
got a
Garcia
lot of that
to the
one.
track.
Short of a home run. It's going to be a ground rule double.
That's a break for the defense, as it's going to keep the runner from first from scoring.
Oh,
Off the bat,
that
it looked
was
like that might bring their
unfortunate there.
first run of the game across. But those
If it wouldn't
hopes
have bounced
ended
off the
quickly
wall
when it
like
hopped
that,
over the wall.
we
Everyone
would have
gets two
ourselves
bases
a
on
tie
ground rule
game,
double,
but we'll
so
see
the
if
runner
Worth
from
can bring
first
them
is
home
forced to stay
here.
at third, and the next guy is going to have to be the one to put them on the board.
Here's Jason Worth. Now a check swing, appeal to first, and umpire Matthew Ross says he went around for strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Takes
And
this
Worth
the
is
other
going
way
to
to
do
right.
just that.
Gets down. He's got himself a base hit.
And that is a base hit for Worth, and just like that, we got ourselves a tie game.
Hold that second runner at third base, so they're at the corners now with 2 away.
Boy, there are big RBIs and big base hits, Dero, but none more than with 2 outs. A big 2-out knock right there. Not only ties things up, but keeps the inning going as well.
Yeah, just
we'll
a great
see if
approach
Span
right there
could
by the batter. You
bring
never
his
know
Cron
when
here
your number's
home
gonna
with
be
2
called.
outs
You
here in
always
the
want
fourth.
to pass the baton to the next guy behind you. Take the donut off your bat and trust in the teammate behind you. That is a huge knock and keeps the line moving.
Weak roller right side.
And that's going to be routine.
Look to the pitcher
Yep.
covering as that
As
will retire
Span
the
is
side.
going to be retired. And
Rays will
however,
settle for just
we
the
did
one.
tie the game
To the
up
bottom
here,
of
and
inning
we
number
go into the
4
bottom
we
of the
go.
fourth.
All
Castro
tied at
is set to lead
1-1.
off for the White Sox as we are tied up.
Digging in, Wellington Castillo. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
I'm sorry, Castillo. I said that wrong. But either way, he's set to lead off for the White Sox.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here he comes again, 1-2. In the air out to left. Worth is under it. 1 out.
And routine for Jason Worth as Castillo is a flyout victim to lead off here on the bottom of the fourth. As we
Digging
got
in, the switch
Makata
hitter,
coming
Yohan
up
Moncada comes into this at-bat
for
0
the
1 in
White
the
Sox
ballgame.
here.
1-1. Grounder down the line at third.
Nice stop by Robertson as
Bit of a
Makata
high throw that time.
is
No
retired.
problem over there at first as they record the out.
For the White Sox, the shortstop.
As Tim
And
Anderson
that'll
gets a
bring
shot
up the
here with 2
shortstop,
outs
Tim
here for the
Anderson.
White Sox and nobody on.
Got him swinging.
And Anderson will go down on strikes,
and
and
that puts an end to the inning.
that's the end of the inning right there. That was an ugly swing by Anderson. As either way, we're going to see the highlight again as we are through the first 4 and we are tied 1-1 as we get ready to go into the 5th.
Here's
And
the
Wilson
catcher,
Ramos is going to lead off for
1 for
Tampa
here in this
Bay.
one.
Wilson Ramos.
Be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind you.
Now the payoff pitch home. Well hit. Deep
Good
down
hit
the
by
right field line.
Ramos. And
It's
foul.
a foul ball.
Hooked it the last second. I thought that was going to be a home run right
Another
there.
full count offering on its way. And a good eye
And
here as
Ramos
he takes
is
ball
gonna
4,
take a
and
base
it's a base
here.
on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
As Malik Smith is going to be coming up
Malik
here,
Smith, the next to hit.
batting with
0 for
1
2
on
with
and
a fly
nobody
ball
out
and a
right here.
ground out on his line to this point. The 2-1 pitch. This
And
is
Smith
line
is
to
going to get a
left,
base
and that's
hit.
in there, base hit.
And now we got something cooking as we got 2 on with nobody out with
You gotta
CJ
be
Crone
frustrated if you're on
coming
the
up
mound.
for
You
us
try and go
now.
elevated heater right there and blow some cheese
Or,
by him, and he's
actually,
able
I
to
take
swing
that
it
back,
drive it the other way for a base hit. Nice
Hanteria
job
is
by
going
the
to
hitter
come
to
up
get the
for
barrel
us.
to that baseball.
Here's Echeverria now. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And this is on the ground.
And Hanteria is going to ground do a double
One
play.
there, on to first, a double play.
And that is a rally killer right there, as it says here that Wilson Ramos' knee has swollen to twice its normal size. Some ice and aspirin. All he needs is be forced out of action for a few days. So Ramos is out, so we need to put someone else in, so we'll put in Sucre.
Jesus Sucre will come on now to replace him as he's in to pinch run following the injury.
And we'll hope that Ramos is okay going forward. As
Ready once
we'll
again.
see what Jose Batista can do here with 2 out.
For him in his last trip.
Bautista.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes.
And Batista is going to do
Line
just
drive,
that, and
that's
just
a
like that,
base
we're
hit
going
into
to get
center
on
field.
top,
And
2
the
to
run is in
1.
to score as they'll grab the lead here, 2-1.
Boy, that's a big pick-me-up right there. After the ground ball double play, that runner at third could have been stranded. Big, and I mean big, 2-out base hit.
Yeah, that's what it's all about, picking up your teammates right there. You know, after grounding into a double play, you watch your teammate go back to the dugout dejected, costing his team 2 outs, and you find a way to bail him out. Nice piece of work.
And now we got Christian Arroyo right here with 2 outs right here. See what he could do.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Christian Arroyo as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1.
As that was Batista's 10th RBI of the year.
Hard hit toward
And
the hole.
Arroyo's going to get a base hit.
Another base hit for him. He's 3 for 3.
So we got 2 on now
He
with
looked a
2
little
out.
bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Ball ran in on him, but he was still able to get a good swing and play a little small ball and get on base as Daniel Robertson is set the bat here with 2 outs. See what he could do.
In now, Daniel Robertson. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. No hits to this point.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
And a big strikeout
And
there as they'll leave a couple
Robertson's
of runners
gonna
on
go
base.
down
And
on
after a good
strikes,
start to
and
the inning, they can't capitalize any further.
However, though, we
Rays will
did get a
settle for
run
just the
here,
one.
and we
Home
take the
half
lead
of the
right
fifth
now.
coming up. The Rays
As
are in front,
Domingo
2-1.
and Garcia and Jacob May, excuse me.
Jesus Sucre will stay in the ball game
As
as he'll
you
likely
see,
do the catching
obvious.
from here out.
Catching. Number
Sucre
45,
is going to stay in the game
Sucre.
after the
To the plate now is the
injury to
designated hitter,
Ramos,
Nicky
excuse me. I
Delmonico.
couldn't get the words
RBI
out.
double is what he was credited with his first time around.
Delmonico.
next 0-2. Just hung in there on that one. Swing and a miss.
And Domingo will go on down on strikes here.
With a punch out, 1 away.
And that is a good start for Chris Archer here.
That has a good fastball, and what does he do? He just throws his good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
As Garcia gets a shot here with 1 out.
Standing in now, Leury Garcia. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Popped him up.
And that is a loud pop-up routine for Sucre.
2 down.
And just like that, 2 are gone here in the bottom of the 5th. As we'll see what Jacob May can do here.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jacob May. He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And
Jacob May will go down on strike.
The side is retired.
And we go to the 6th inning.
White Sox. They're down 2-1.
As Tampa Bay is still out front, 2-1.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. C.J. Cron. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
As C.J. Cron is leading off for us right here.
First pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. He can only battle for so long.
And the backdoor slider right there, and just like that, C.J. Cron goes down on strikes right here. But still a good at bat.
This one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second, locked him up completely.
Got
with
Cron
that
looking right there as Jason Worth is set to bat for fourth right here.
Jason Worth.
Yeah, Matty V, no one outside of Jason Worth has seen more pitches per plate appearance in the last 5 years in the National League. He likes to take them deep in the count.
2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. And Worth among the best in baseball a couple of years ago working the count. He's got it to 3-1 now. On deck, there you see Denard Span. He'll hit next. Now the 3-2 pitch. He loses him on
and Worth is going to get walked right here, and we got ourselves a 1-out base runner right here with Denard Span set to come up.
Here's the center fielder, Denard Span. The 1-0. Line to the right side.
Base hit for Span.
Down for a base hit.
And just like that, we got 2 on and 1 out.
As there are 2 aboard
as
now.
they couldn't catch the ball right there, catch up to the ball rather.
Some guys get off to towards
as it drops on the ground.
This is one that struggled, but maybe
and
that
looks
single
like
gets
the
him going.
skipper on this White Sox here is going to yank their pitcher
he's
here.
going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the White Sox, number 37, on Anaya.
As Sucre gets a shot here with 1 out and 2 on.
Into the box, Jesus Sucre.
His first at bat of the game.
On a fastball right down the pipe.
And
no
he
official
probably should have offered
him,
it that
but he has
one.
scored a run in this one. The 0-1 on its way. Takes this the
and
other
Sucre
way to right.
is going to get
and
a base hit.
Base hit.
And the bases are going to be loaded now with only one
that
out.
Runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second
down
to make
the
sure
middle,
that line
too.
drive gets through. But
That was a
eventually does
perfect
get to
hit
third
right
base.
there. As Malik Smith gets a shot here with one out, and the bases are loaded here.
In now, Malik Smith. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And the runners will stay put here on ball one.
As I think they're trying to play cat and mouse right now.
The 1-2. A swing, and he pops him up.
And that
on
is
the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Fly ball there, but either way, Smith is
talk about
down.
frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
It happens. As Canceria is set to at bat here. With 2 outs and the bases loaded in the 6th
Standing
right
in
here.
now, Adani Echeverria, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Worth at third, Span over at second, Sucre at first, 2 out in the inning.
And Hanseria is going to get a base hit.
Under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. 1 run is scored.
And going to catch
relay,
Sucre off the
he'll try to get
bag.
back
And
now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end
just
the
like
inning.
that, the inning
Rays
is
will
to
settle
a
for
close.
just the 1. 2, 3,
I
and 4
was
due up
trying
in
to send the
home
runner
half
from
of the 6th.
third. Either
The
he
Rays are out
slid
in
or
front,
whatever.
3-1.
He couldn't get going, so I had to try and
So
get
here is
Sucre
Avisail
to
Garcia.
run back,
and at this
and
point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan
caught
of attack
Sucre
against
off
the top
guard.
of the order
So,
has worked.
but either way, we did get a run there. So we are up 3-1 here in the bottom of the 6th right here.
You're spot on.
As
Whatever they
Garcia
discussed
is
coming into this
set
game
to lead
has
off
worked out
here for
beautifully.
the White Sox.
Into right field,
And
that's a
just
base
like
hit.
that, the White
with
Sox
that,
got
the
a
White
runner
Sox put
on,
their leadoff hitter
and they're
aboard
half
to
of the
start
6th
inning.
right here.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, Dero. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the
And we'll see if Jose Abreu right here can possibly keep their rally going as they get a runner on right now with nobody out.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
Hard hit ball to second.
And just like that,
And that's
Abreu's going to come
for his
through,
first base hit
and
in this one.
Batista can't cut it off. And just like that,
Garcia is on
looks
his
like
way
the
home.
White Sox are going to get another run.
He will
And
score.
just like
The
that, it's
deficit is down
3-2.
to only 1 now.
As this game is really getting
this
good
is a
right
lesson
now
for
at
all those
3-2.
pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
As Matt Davidson right here gets a shot here with nobody out and runner
Stepping
on
in now,
second.
Matt Davidson. He'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh, a fastball
And
swung
Davidson's
on
gonna
and
go
missed,
down
and for
on
the
strike.
second time today, he's
And
gone
that
on
is a much
strikes.
needed first
Made
out for
pretty
us.
quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. As he
As
takes a cold
Castillo
strike
gets
at
a
Oh,
the
shot
knees,
here
it's
with
0-1.
one out and
He's
runner
0
at
for 2 in the
second.
ball game so far.
As he's 0 for 2 right now.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute
And
so well, he might
Castillo's going to go down on strike.
And he struck him out.
And we only need one more out to get out of the inning right
This is
now.
what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely
As
dominate
Mikata
certain
gets a
guys.
shot here with 2 outs.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. No balls and a strike to count.
And routine for Robertson. And just like that, we're going to get out of the inning here. And that'll be the last for Chris Archer right here.
On this RBI double. Heart of the order, 3-4-5
As
coming
we
up
set
to
to
start
go to
the
the
7th.
7th.
The Rays 3 and the White Sox 2.
As Vasgersian said, Tampa Bay is out in front 3-2 as we head to the 7th right now.
Back here on the south side of Chicago. We're in the 7th with the Rays out in front. And let's get you caught up with our game summary for the first 6 innings. Digging in and looking
As
for
Jose
more.
Bautista
Jose
leads
Bautista.
off for Tampa Bay here to start the 7th.
Jose Bautista.
The 1-2.
And Batista's going to get a base hit here.
Through for a hit.
And
so it's a good
yeah,
start to the
base
inning
hit.
for the Rays as their
For a
leadoff
minute I
hitter
thought
is
maybe
aboard.
we couldn't
And
maybe
they're
make
gonna
a
hold him
double
to
out of it.
single
But
here
either
as
way,
they
we're
do
just going
nice
to keep him
job
do a
of getting it
single
back in
here.
quickly.
Hey guys,
That is a
he's not
great
known
way
for
to
being a
start the
singles
7th
hitter right
for
here,
us.
but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate.
As Christian Arroyo will get a shot here with 1 on and nobody out.
And that'll bring up the former first rounder Christian Arroyo as he
And
puts
he's
it on the
going
ground
to
to third. And indeed, no look at
ground
second.
out,
He'll go
so
straight to first
he does
and take
move
the sure
Batista
out.
up the base, however. But not how what we intended here. As
Digging in
Daniel
once
Robertson
again,
gets a
Daniel
shot here.
Robertson. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Swinging bunt out in front of the plate.
And Robertson's
Throw
going to
won't
beat
get
it
him at
out.
first,
And the
infield
runner
single,
moves up
and
to
it's
third.
first
And
now.
just like that, we got
Boy,
2
there are
on
many
and
times,
only
D-Row,
1
that
out.
You're going to get an infield single that's fielded
As
by
CJ
the
Cron's
catcher.
going to get a
Ala,
shot
that was a
here to
worm burner, wasn't it?
possibly
Yeah,
get an
that's crazy
RBI.
right
And
there. That's just
he's
flat
having a
out
pretty
great
good
hustle.
game, 1 for
'Cause
2
that's a
right
tough
now.
play for the catcher right there. He definitely cleared himself and gave him that throwing lane to first base, but that guy was picking him up and putting him down.
When you get to first base, do you even look into your dugout? Are the guys laughing at you
No,
for hitting one that
100%.
short?
They're laughing hysterically at you. You know what? You take out your BGs, and you tell a first base coach that's a line drive in a box score tomorrow.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit back up the
And
middle.
just like that,
Moncada
Cron's going to
gloves
ground
it
into a double
barehanded
play.
for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We return to Chicago after this.
As we go to the middle of the 7th, as we are still leading 3-2. As Tim Anderson is going to lead off for the White Sox right
Down
here.
on strikes in his last at bat.
As we're going to go to the 10 here, and Daniel Hudson is going to pitch for us.
Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on
And
the fastball.
Anderson's
and
going to
that's
go
the
down
first
on
out.
strikes right here. And
Well,
that
it's
is a
been
good
rough
way to
series
start
for
the
him
inning
at the
for
plate so
Hudson
far.
right now.
That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Monaco.
As Delmonico is set to bat here for the White Sox here.
Next up is the sneaky pop of Nicky Delmonico. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Hudson Originally from the state of Virginia, he was a 5th-round pick during the 2008 draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
And like
we're
that,
on 2 away now.
we quickly got 2 outs right here in the 7th.
Left fielder, Leorin.
And
Riding in
Garcia
once
gets
again,
a shot with 2 outs. See what he
a
can
hit in
do.
2 tries so far. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox.
And
Now,
Garcia is going to go
he
down
just
on
reared up
strikes.
and let that one fly,
And
the
we are
inning
going to
is
end the
over.
inning right
1,
here.
2, 3 go the White Sox. They're down 3-2.
As we set to go to 8th right now, as Tampa Bay still on top 3-2. As the White Sox go to the pen.
Number 48, Joaquin Correa.
I ain't even going to try to pronounce that name, but either way, he is set to
Ready
pitch
once
for the
again,
White Sox.
Jason Worth. 2
And
base
he's
hits, both singles
set
to this
to
point.
pitch against Jason Worth, who's having a good game here.
First offering on its way. Ground ball sent back up the
And
middle.
just like that,
Diving try, but it's
Jason
through
Worth
into
has
the
got
outfield.
himself a base hit.
Center fielder number 2, Bernard Span.
Here's the center fielder, Denard Span. Lifetime numbers against Soria. He hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. First pitch coming, here it is. Hit out towards second.
And Span's going to
Locata
hit
has
and do a
it.
double
There's
play.
one.
Maybe? No.
Back to first, but he wasn't able to set his feet that time as he gets knocked down, and they only get 1.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
As Jesus Sucre is at the bat right now.
Into the box, Jesus Sucre. Pitch outside, the throw. And they've got the runner hung up between first and
Span
second.
is
And they will
out.
tag him out between first and second.
We just didn't get a good lead there. Shouldn't have tried it.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. A shot to
And
first
Sucre
base
is out,
there
and
to
that is the end of the
inning.
inning for us.
Little resistance there as the Rays are down on 4
Getting a little bit too
pitches.
aggressive right
They're
there,
up
but
3-2.
either way, we go to the home half of the 8th as Jacob May will lead off for the White Sox coming up.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Jacob May. No hits in 3 tries so far. Another 0-2 on its way from Hudson. Grounded back up the middle. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now.
As
So
Jacob
the leadoff
May's going to
base
get
hit
on
puts the
base here
potential
in
tying
their
run
home half
aboard
of
in
the
the late
8th here.
stages of this one.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
As we'll see what Garcia can do with 1 on and nobody out here for the White Sox.
When a guy's featuring big-time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your hat on some nasty off-speed stuff, but you gotta be ready for the heat.
And Garcia
And he
goes
takes
down on
strike
strikes
3
here.
called on the fastball, 1 gone.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is straining him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Jose Abreu. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. He's running. Hit hard down the line. Fielded cleanly. Throw. Got him,
Routine
and that's
as
a
Abreu
gorgeous
is out,
play.
but off the at-bat there, the runner was going, so either way, he's going to be safe at second regardless.
And now here's the cleanup
Matt
hitter for the White
Davidson
Sox.
right here gets the shot right
As he'll
here.
look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
2 outs here and 1 runner on base.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Drives it the other way
And
to deep
that
right.
might...
Bautista looks up. And as is heard on television, all
Home
throughout
run,
Chicagoland, you can't put it on the board. Yes!
We blow our lead right here.
A 2-run
And
blast
just like
to
that, the
straightaway
White Sox
right
get on
field as
top,
they take
4-3.
the lead, 4-3.
Oh,
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he
with the
saw
slider,
it, but
and
stayed back enough
he
to
just
put a
put
great
good wood
swing.
on it. I thought maybe we can get him to swing and miss, and he timed that perfectly.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes.
And
this
Cash
one runs
or
in on him as
Castillo
he
goes
can't
down
get
on
his arms
strikes,
extended.
and
A great pitch there, and the inning is over. 2 in the inning for the Sox, however. They come on this 2-run home run. Last chance for the Rays coming up. It's now 4-3 for the Southsiders.
as we are
Nate
behind
Jones
the
comes on from
8
the
ball
pen,
here
hoping
as
to
their
finish
closer
this one
comes
off
out,
here in the top of the ninth.
we got to try and at least get 1 to tie, or 1 to tie, maybe 2 to win.
So
as
Tampa's
Alex
batting
Smith
order
is going
turns
to
over and set to go.
lead off
Alex
in the
Smith.
ninth
It
for
was
us.
a fly out. Right side. Moncada
And
fields it cleanly. And a
Smith
great
is out
athletic
right
play
here,
to
and
get him. Man,
just
wow.
like that, we're down 1 out.
Brad Miller will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
We'll see if Brad Miller can get on base here, as he's going to pitch it for Hancheria right now.
There's a ball ripped
And
toward the
Miller's
gap
going
in
to get a
left
base
center.
hit, maybe a double.
Through first and hustling for second. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
We needed
Now
that
that's the
badly.
at-bat they needed. Bases empty, 1 out, down 1 in the ninth. He's got to find a way, any way to get on base, and he does more than that, getting into scoring position here.
Now
We've
this
got a
sets
great
up
finish
for
on
a
our
good
hands, guys.
RBI opportunity possibly for Jose Bautista as he gets ready to bat for us here in the top of the ninth, 1 out.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. And a swing,
And
misses. They
Bautista
got him
will
with
go
the
down
slider
on
there,
strikes,
2
and there
away.
goes the bat, and
Really
just like
good
that,
late bite on
we
that
are
slider
down to
right
our
there.
last out.
The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on.
He had
When
to
you've got
fight,
that
the
good
ball was
slider
right
going,
there on the
it's a
corner
great
and just
strikeout
couldn't
pitch.
put wood on it. As Christian Arroyo is our last shot here.
In now, Christian Arroyo. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Now a swing and a ground
And
ball.
that's
This
gonna
should
do it.
Moncada moving to his right.
And
Along
we
the
are
first
going to
will take
lose
care of him,
tonight,
and the White
so
Sox have claimed their 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
4 wins in a row for these
a
guys.
game we
and
really
I'm
should have
sure
won,
they're
but
feeling
either
pretty good
way,
about
we're
themselves. We'll see how
not going to get the outcome
A
that
one-run
we
finish,
would have loved to
4-3,
have.
The final tally today. The Chicago White Sox came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Joaquin Soria gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Nate Jones Wraps it up for the save, his 4th of the season. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Either way, that's going to pretty much do it for this broadcast here of MLB 18 The Show here on the Viper TV here. But we're going to watch these highlights and give you my post-game thoughts. We did pretty good, you know. We fell behind early going down 1, but we came right back. And the story that we got to accomplish, at least for this game, that we got to get better on. We got to quit hitting in double plays, you know. That's what's killing us here. You know, just think about if we didn't hit in them double plays, it could be a little different outcome. I mean, we hit the ball pretty good. I mean, we had 13 hits. I mean, 13 hits. They should have at least 2 more runs, but unfortunately, that wasn't the case today. Chris Archer, unfortunately, he's not going to get the win. I don't even think he got the decision right here, but he was really good. You know, his slider could have been just a little bit sharper, but great outing for Chris Archer. And even Hudson did good, even if he did give up that 2-run homer. But, you know, it happens. We'll bounce back. You know, it's not what I want. I mean, we're going to be 4-7 now, but it is what it is. We just got to work with it. It's still early. We still got 150 games right now to go, so it ain't going to hurt us right now. We'll bounce back. We got to get better, and I'm determined to do that. So, as you see the bat flip again, that's pretty much it, as this will be the last highlight here, and I'm going to include this video. This has been a presentation of MLB 18 The Show. I hope you guys did enjoy the video, and once again, like, comment, subscribe, and we will see you in the 3rd game as we try not to get swept. So, if it was the outcome or not the outcome, I hope you enjoyed once again. Either way, so long, everybody.